Ethereum is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's a revolutionary platform that has reshaped the landscape of blockchain technology and brought about a new era of decentralized applications. To understand Ethereum, it's important to start with the origins of blockchain itself. The concept of blockchain was popularized by Bitcoin, the world's first cryptocurrency, which introduced a decentralized ledger that enabled peer-to-peer transactions without the need for intermediaries. However, despite Bitcoin's groundbreaking nature, its functionality was intentionally limited to simple transactions. This is where Ethereum enters the story, expanding the potential of blockchain far beyond digital cash. At its core, Ethereum is an open-source, decentralized blockchain that enables the creation and execution of smart contracts, self-executing agreements coded directly onto the blockchain. The brainchild of Vitalik Buterin and a group of visionary co-founders, Ethereum was proposed in late 2013 and launched in 2015. Buterin observed that Bitcoin's scripting language was too restrictive to accommodate more complex applications. He envisioned a platform with a more flexible general-purpose programming language, one that would allow developers to build any type of decentralized application they could imagine. The heart of Ethereum's innovation lies in its support for smart contracts. Unlike traditional contracts, which rely on intermediaries like lawyers or notaries, smart contracts operate on blockchain code and execute automatically when conditions are met. This means that two parties can enter into an agreement with guaranteed execution, complete transparency, and without the risk of manipulation or third-party interference. Smart contracts have opened the door for countless applications, from decentralized finance, DeFi, protocols, and supply chain solutions to digital identity, gaming, and even art markets. The Ethereum blockchain, like Bitcoin, relies on consensus across a distributed network of computers, known as nodes. Each node keeps a copy of the entire blockchain and validates new transactions and smart contracts. In its early years, Ethereum used a consensus mechanism called proof of work, similar to Bitcoin, where miners competed to solve complex mathematical puzzles to add new blocks to the chain. This process required significant computational power and energy. Recognizing the need for greater scalability, security, and environmental sustainability, Ethereum underwent a major upgrade known as the Merge in September 2022. This upgrade transitioned Ethereum's consensus mechanism from proof of work to proof of stake. Instead of miners, validators now secure the network by staking their Ether, the native cryptocurrency of Ethereum, as collateral. Validators are selected to propose and validate new blocks based on the amount of Ether they have staked and the length of time it's been staked. This shift dramatically reduced Ethereum's energy consumption and paved the way for future improvements in speed and scalability. Speaking of Ether, it's important to distinguish between Ethereum, the platform, and Ether, its native cryptocurrency. Ether serves as the fuel that powers the Ethereum network. Every transaction, whether it's transferring tokens, deploying a smart contract, or interacting with an application, requires a small fee paid in Ether. These fees, known as gas, compensate validators for processing and securing transactions. The cost of gas fluctuates based on network demand, and optimizing gas usage is a key consideration for developers and users alike. Ethereum's open ecosystem has inspired a vibrant community of developers, entrepreneurs, and enthusiasts worldwide. The platform's flexibility has led to the creation of thousands of decentralized applications, or dApps, that run on its blockchain. These dApps span a wide range of industries and use cases. For example, in decentralized finance, or DeFi, users can lend, borrow, trade, and earn interest on their assets without relying on traditional banks or intermediaries. Protocols like Uniswap, Compound, and Aave have become household names in the crypto space, offering transparent, permissionless alternatives to legacy financial institutions. Another major innovation enabled by Ethereum is the concept of non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. Unlike cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Ether, which are interchangeable and identical in value, NFTs are unique digital assets that represent ownership of a specific item or piece of content. Artists, musicians, and creators have embraced NFTs to monetize their work, authenticate digital ownership, and engage directly with their audiences. The explosion of NFT marketplaces, including OpenSea and Rarible, has transformed the worlds of art, music, gaming, and collectibles. The versatility of Ethereum extends to enterprise and government use cases as well. Organizations around the world are leveraging Ethereum's blockchain to improve transparency, reduce fraud, and streamline processes. For example, supply chain companies use Ethereum to track goods as they move from origin to destination, ensuring authenticity and reducing counterfeiting. Governments have experimented with Ethereum-based voting systems and digital identity solutions to increase trust and accessibility. Despite its many strengths, Ethereum faces challenges that it continues to address through ongoing development. One of the primary issues has been scalability, the ability to handle thousands or even millions of transactions per second required for global adoption. The network has historically faced congestion and high gas fees during periods of peak demand, such as during the NFT boom or DeFi surges. To address this, Ethereum's roadmap includes the introduction of sharding, a technique that divides the blockchain into smaller segments, or shards, each capable of processing its transactions and smart contracts. Sharding, combined with other Layer 2 scaling solutions like rollups, promises to make Ethereum faster, cheaper, and more accessible. Security is another critical concern. While Ethereum's open-source nature allows for rapid innovation, it also exposes the network to bugs and vulnerabilities in smart contract code. Several high-profile hacks and exploits have occurred, resulting in the loss of millions of dollars in funds. The Ethereum community has responded by developing better tools for auditing and securing smart contracts, as well as encouraging best practices among developers. The governance of Ethereum is unique and decentralized. There is no central authority or company controlling the network. Instead, Ethereum's development is guided by a diverse group of core developers, researchers, stakeholders, and the broader community. Changes to the protocol are proposed through a transparent process known as Ethereum Improvement Proposals, or EIPs, which are discussed, refined, and implemented through consensus. The future of Ethereum is bright and full of promise. With the successful transition to proof of stake and a rapidly growing ecosystem of applications, Ethereum is positioning itself to be the backbone of a decentralized internet, often referred to as Web 3. In this vision, users have greater control over their data, assets, and digital identities, free from the constraints of centralized platforms and intermediaries. Web3 applications built on Ethereum aim to be open, interoperable, and resistant to censorship, empowering individuals and communities around the world. In addition to technological advancements, Ethereum is fostering greater inclusion and financial access. By lowering barriers to entry and enabling permissionless participation, Ethereum has opened new opportunities for people in regions with limited access to traditional banking or financial services. Microloans, remittances, and peer-to-peer payments can now be conducted with just a smartphone and an internet connection. The global impact of Ethereum cannot be overstated. It has inspired a new generation of developers, entrepreneurs, and activists to rethink how value is created, exchanged, and governed. Universities and educational institutions are incorporating blockchain and Ethereum into their curricula, preparing students for careers in this rapidly evolving field. Governments and regulators are paying close attention, seeking to balance innovation with consumer protection and legal compliance. At the same time, Ethereum remains a work in progress. The community continues to experiment, iterate, and learn from both successes and failures. The open source ethos encourages collaboration and transparency, ensuring that anyone can contribute to the network's growth and evolution. As Ethereum approaches its 10th anniversary, its influence can be seen in the proliferation of alternative blockchains and protocols inspired by its innovation. Competitors like Binance Smart Chain, Solana, and Avalanche have emerged, each offering their unique features and advantages. Yet Ethereum's first-mover advantage, active developer community, and commitment to decentralization continue to set it apart. In summary, Ethereum is much more than a digital currency. It's a global, decentralized computer that enables anyone, anywhere, to create and interact with applications and agreements without trust in intermediaries. Its journey from a bold idea to a thriving ecosystem has reshaped the way we think about money, technology, and community. As Ethereum continues to evolve, it stands as a testament to the power of open innovation and the enduring quest for a more open, inclusive, and equitable digital future. Whether you're an investor, developer, artist, or simply curious about the possibilities of blockchain, Ethereum offers a world of opportunity limited only by imagination.